America would never be the same. America would never be the same.
By 1943, women made up 1/3 of the American labor force. 20 million women were working outside the home, not just at typewriters and sewing machines. Many were doing jobs that had been considered exclusively male.
So she gave up her nylons for coveralls and gloves and put her heart into change. It all started a movement when she overcame her fears. America would never be the same. America would never be the same. America would never be the same.
Isn't this a funny place for you?
Not if it helps win the war.
But after clerking in a fashionable store...
I like it here, and it saves my clothes.
Yes, I suppose it would.
Did you ever try pleasing a bunch of women shoppers all day?
No, I never did.
Well, here I just have to please the boss, and he's a man.
And the work isn't too hard for you?
No, I used to work in a butcher shop. I like this better. It's more excitement.
Isn't this pretty hot for you, Miss Spillane?
Well, I hear it gets kind of hot around the kitchen stove, too.
I never thought of that.
Yes, and it gets pretty hot out there in the South Pacific.
During the war, almost 15,000 American workers were killed or permanently disabled in industrial accidents. More than 3 million other men and women were injured. It was a dangerous environment, but that was something the government and the newsreels did not talk about very much. The emphasis was on patriotism and production, and in a manner peculiar to the times, sex.
Once upon a time, there were beauty parades. All the girls needed was youth and culture. But this is war. Today's beauty contests are in the shipyards, on the assembly lines. Here at Marine Ship, California, women welders have a lunchtime contest. Men workers vote on each girl's appearance, job record, and attendance. For now, Miss America is at work. The winner is expert welder Mrs. Gladys Griffin, mother of 2, and Mr. Griffin's in the service.
I felt really very spirited and very proud. I was very young, I was 18, and I felt something about camaraderie of workers, generally men and women, and especially sisterhood among women, that I have never encountered before or since, because it was a very special, special time. I remember feeling very good, and I felt good the whole time at doing this work that had traditionally been men's work, and I felt proud, and I felt able and capable, and that I did a good job, and that was true of all the women.
I know how the men felt. They really resented us invading their territory. That was my concept of what was going on, because a lot of us were young, and some of us weren't too bad looking, and they were very confused. And here were all these young girls and women coming into their territory and trying to do the same things they were doing. I feel that that was the beginning of women's liberation movement. Maybe they didn't realize it at the time, but it was, because we showed that we could do a man's job, and that there weren't that many differences.
We were really good, you know. We were good at what we did. We felt good about what we were doing. And there was a special feeling, I think, among the women that we were part of this wonderful effort of building a ship, a beautiful ship, a raw hulk that became transformed into this beautiful, shining ship that then we would see go off the waves. It was a wonderful experience.